Hello friends, welcome back to Joyful IT Consultant YouTube channel. And in this video, we will see what is PostgreSQL and how do we install it. Well, PostgreSQL is a fully open source relational database management system. And basically, it started as a college project uh, in United States 30 years ago. And gradually, it has been evolved as a full-fledged relational database management system supporting SQL. So right now, whatever you're seeing is the official PostgreSQL website, which is postgresql.org. And here, this website can change, I mean the look and feel, but here we go. For now, to install, we have to click download, and I'm using Windows, so I will choose this. And here is the download the installer. So I'll be doing that, and I will go with 13 beta. So I don't have any problem in using beta. I'll go with that. So this is right now, it says 200 MB and 7 minutes left. So what I will do, I'm going to pause this video and all right. So this got downloaded. I'm going to run this guy. Yes. So if you see, setup wizard has been started. I'm gonna say next. Okay, select your directory of choice. So what it says is an installing server instance, pgadmin. This is meant, this is UI for managing database, just like our SQL Server Management Studio for SQL Server, Stack Builder, command line tools. That's fine. Install that and some password. So I will use an easy password for me. Okay, port local. So it is currently getting installed. I think it might take some more time. So meanwhile, again, I'm going to pause this recording. So here we go. We're almost done here. Done. Cool. Start builder may be used to download and install additional tools. Stack builder. Let's see what it is. Okay. This wizard will help you to install additional software to complete your PostgreSQL and DB. You don't need it. Okay, let me close this guy. Yes. Now, so I will look for, yeah. So now I should look for pgadmin. This is the one which will act as a UI for database. Here we go. It is just okay. Okay, what is going on here? Okay, please set a master password for pgadmin. So this will be used to secure later unlock saved password or other credentials. Okay. Okay, so basically, if you see, this has launched in browser. So if you see, there are there is one default server it has installed for me, and databases I am checking. So under databases group, there is no database. There is one, but I think that is system one. I don't want to use it. So instead, I would create my own database. So I would say employee DB. Okay, created. So this has been created. And if you see, looking for tables under schema, there are n number of schema types. One is tables, and we see there is no table. So I'm going to create one table. So I would say employee schema, that is fine. Okay, and columns, interesting. So I would say first name. Okay, I don't want to give space in between because this is a so character, what all it has. So I would say character varying, not null. Yes. Primary key. No, I don't use it as primary key. And probably I would add another one. Last name. Oops. Yeah. And I would say character varying. This is also not null. And one last one I would like to add. Probably I thought of adding this. Let me see if I can drag this guy. No. So for now, I would, for now, I will keep it simple. Okay. Yeah, that's it. And save. Wow. Let me see if we have some view data, all rows. Cool. Okay. I'm still exploring how it works, but for now, you can also do the same thing and play around. So my next goal is to access this data from my simple .NET application. So if you want to see that, please stay tuned to my channel by subscribing to Joyful IT Consultant YouTube channel. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.